Hey there, everybody. I hope you are having a great day today. I wanted to just real quickly share three of my favorite MT4 tools. All kinds of, if you're a nerd like me, you love looking at all of these different plugins, sort of stuff, things that can enhance MT4 because it's pretty clunky. I mean, if you're used to using Trading View, you go over to MT4, it just feels, I don't know how else to describe it other than just it's clunky. It's not nearly as easy to do your analysis on and draw on and different things like that. So, but anyway, real quick, these first two are pretty simple. The first one is I don't know, what is that? I don't know what that is. Get out of there. Yeah. Candle timer, and that's the seconds that you see right there. And because I do not have that down here, and just a regular time, and so I want to see how the time counting down. A lot of my trades are taken in the last 2, 3, 4 seconds before a candle closes. And so I want to be able to, I can see that right there. It's so nice to be able to have that right there beside the candle. You can see that the action of what the candle is doing in those last couple of seconds. And then the second thing is this bid ask line. And that's these two lines right here. I'm a visual learner kind of person, and so this shows me the spread. It doesn't tell me what it is. If you're, I mean, you might have a different wired brain than what I do, and you want to know, is it 1 pip, is it 1.5 pips, or whatever, that sort of thing. Like you tell me 2 pips, and I can't tell. Everything to me is related to the size of the candles in here. And so right now I can tell that's a pretty decent spread right there for EU. On GU, get that out of there. A little bit larger. See how the lines are a little bit larger right there. So I'm a visual person, and so it helps me tremendously to be able to see what the spread is. After my video yesterday, had several people asking me about this trade manager. This thing, I got to tell you, and first and foremost, like, I don't get any kind of commission if you get this thing, okay? So I could care less, but I got to tell you, I couldn't live without this thing, okay? There is in all kind, like the different formulas for figuring out how many lots to risk if you're doing, a 0.5% or 1% or whatever that is. This does everything for me. It's so beautiful. There's a reason why I am not a math teacher. Okay. I'm just saying. And so I love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. If you go on to your market, if you're on MT4, your marketplace down here, and search for Forex Trade Manager MT4, it should pop up. I don't remember the cost of it. I think it was like, I think it's a trial for like $30 or something for several months, or you can buy it for like $100. I've just kept renewing it every 3 months or so. And so anyway, like I said, this thing, it looks like there's so much stuff on here, and there really is. Like anything you need to do with a trade, it is inside of this thing. Let me go backwards. You got your settings over here, and I don't even have a clue what a lot of this stuff does. I haven't messed with any of that sort of thing. However, I have messed with this. Like you can put in your never do 10%. No way. But if you like want to limit yourself from going like jumping over the edge, you can put on there like 1%, so you could never do 2% or something like that. Maybe I don't know, but the risk reward ratio, I do use this quite a bit. And I'll show you how in just a moment. So I've set that to 2, and it's an automatic thing. When I put my trade over here, pops up on there for me, and I don't have to do hardly any adjusting. So under the shield icon, you have a break even, and so if this is set to on right there, you can set it to activate. Right now, I got it. It's like at 50% of 1,000 pips. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome, huh? I think that was used a long time ago for like US 30 or something like that. Anyway, moving right along. So basically, like if you have your take profit set at 50 pips, let's say. You have this set at 50%. When price gets to half, when it gets to 25 pips, it's going to automatically move your stop loss to the break even point. Okay. Over here, you can click on this. It doesn't have to be a percent. You can say at a different risk to reward ratio. And you could put in one, at 1R or 2R. I want my break even to automatically be moved up to break even, and or pips like that. So I'm just going to set it at 1R. For right now, and then this thing is really really cool because we all have like commission, spread to worry about, that sort of thing, and so I can put in here at 1R, I want you to move my break even, my stop loss to break even, but I want to get out with a minimum of, let's say, 3 pips. Okay. So now I'm at least covering my fees, my spread, commission, whatever you got going on there. You could do farther too if you want. You could do 5 pips or whatever. So that thing is pretty amazing. I've never messed with the trailing stop. And that's simply because of my style of trading. I like to get in and out. The longer I'm in a trade, the more nervous I get, and my emotions tend to make me be stupid. So I typically manually trail my trades, but that's just me. Just depends on your style. So this thing right here, this is pretty amazing. I've never used any of this stuff. I've never used profit loss or partial loss closing, but that is interesting. I have used the partial profit closing. I thought it was 5 take profits, but it's actually 4, which is probably enough. And so right now, if I had this on right there, I click on the red button. Now my take profit would be when I get to 50%, and you can change these numbers obviously. When I get to 50% of my full take profit, excuse me, let me back up. When I get to 1R, it's going to close 50% of my position. That's what it's going to do. Okay. You can change that to 25%, say at 1R, we want to do 25%, 2R want to do 25, another 25%, and then we're going to let the rest run, that sort of thing. It's automatic. It's so beautiful. I love this thing. It's so gorgeous. And so, as long as you leave these on here in this setting, every single order you pop up, and I'm going to show you this in just a moment, it's going to automatically put this on there. Okay. So your home screen is basically this. You can automatically right now put in a sell for 6 pips stop loss, 24 pips take profit, but here's the beauty of it. You can click right there. Risk of my balance, I want to do 1%. It would I got 23.7 in here in my demo accounts thing. And so I could do 1% automatically, and it's based off of my stop loss once I put this on here. Look at this. Check this out. So when I'm ready, see the little right button, my little pencil button right here? You got 5 buttons up here. I've never used that one. I have used these though. This one right here, I can click that, and now I am ready to go on over here and put my trade in wherever I want it. And so I can click, boink, there it is. And now I can move it around wherever I want. I can hit this button. It'll flip it upside down, flip it back and forth for me. I don't know why when I flip it this way, it gets rid of the other green things and all. Sometimes if you go to a different time frame, it'll pop up. See, there it's right. So, and then I can drag this thing. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. So let's say I'm getting in up here. Price is up here. I'm going to get in. Let's do this. I'm going to swap it around. I'm going to get in right here where price is at. My stop, I want to be right below here. It automatically, hold on just a second. I'm getting confusing, but let me drag this out of the way. That's my total take profit right there. Okay. That I'm shooting for. Now, when I drag this thing out, my stop loss, oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Isn't it amazing? Right? That's where I want my stop loss, 25 pips. Woo! No. It's because I'm on a 15-minute. And so that's where I want my stop for this trade. It automatically, based on these settings right here, based on these take profits, it's going to automatically set my first take profit at 25 pips. That's 1R, right? 25.8, 25.8. I would get $59.37 out of that. At 2R, it's going to automatically close another one, as well as when I get to 1R, it's going to move my stop loss automatically up to 3 pips above break even. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely amazing. Now, here's what you can also do. You can also say, well, I really don't like that one. I want to move this one up to here. Maybe you got like 2 take profits, right? 2 take profits in here, and the first one you want to shoot for is this 15-minute high right here. That's the first one I want to shoot for. Boom, there it is. Next one, I want to shoot for this 15-minute right over here. I can adjust that one. Boom, there that is. And this is up here somewhere. The thing that I do not like about this, like, you can minimize it right here, supposed to be able to, or hit this button and it'll go up. I don't know. Anyway, the is it does take up a lot of room. So if you got a small, like I've got a little MacBook laptop, MacBook Pro, and it's a little screen, so it does take a lot of real estate on my screen right there. But that's just gorgeous, isn't it? And so once I'm gonna change this, actually change this to go out. Take that back off. You just click the little pencil button. It takes the trade right back off. When I was in this, I can bring this right back down. If I'm ready to execute the trade, I can just click buy right now, and it would buy 1% of my balance, automatically put me in with the stop loss that we drew out right here in my 3 targets, right? Or you can do a pending. You don't have to know the difference between a limit order and a stop order. It just does it for you. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, right? You can just say, I want a pending order for when this thing hits this price right here, it's going to buy, okay? So it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna execute a trade in just a moment to show you some other stuff, but check this out. This R to R goes back to where I had this 2% set, my risk to reward set right there. Okay, so if I can, these are all options that you can choose before you hit the pencil button and you put your trade on. So right now, I'm just locked in my risk to reward. And so I can come over here, I can put my trade on and come back down here. This is where I'm going to want to be. I want to do this one. Ooh, look at that. It's going to keep, look at this. Look at 2.0 is my risk to reward ratio. It's going to keep that no matter where I drag my stop to. If we get in and I was like, yeah, I'm going to put my stop right here below this guy, and it automatically sets everything for me. See that? Gorgeous. So that's beautiful. I love that thing. I oftentimes go for just a flat 1 to 2 and be done and get out, sort of thing. And so I do like that feature quite a bit. You can take that off. This one right here will freeze your stop loss and take profit lines. So let me show you this right quick. I want to put that in there. So freeze my stop loss and take profit. I don't know what that is. So anyway, it's going to freeze my, I got you. So when I'm moving this, I can move my stop loss. So I want to move it to right in here is where I'm going to want my stop loss at. Now I can move where I want to enter the trade, wherever I want. And that stop loss is going to stay put right there. Okay. So if originally I didn't get quite, I want my trade up here, I'm going to want my stop loss, but that's not where I clicked on the screen. You can set your stop loss and then move that around, and it's going to move for you. So that's a nice little feature. I love this thing, this one right here. This is going to, when you not enter your trade, but you put it over here and get it ready, it's going to sync up with the current price, and it's going to stay with it. So I'm going to stick that thing right there. Look at this thing. It's going to move up and down and up and down and up and down, right? And it's really nice when in our kind of trading where you are entering into a trade in the last 3 or so seconds, this thing is adjusting for you. You don't have to get this thing right smack dab on the spot and hope you get the best entry that you can. It's going to go fluctuate with your entry line right there as it goes up and down. It's not going to move your stop anywhere, but it will fluctuate your take profits based on where that's moving up and down. Your stop would be different, because if this drops in price all of a sudden, your stop is going to go from 29 down to 20 pips or whatever, that sort of thing. I hope I'm not going too fast, and I hope this is making sense. A lot of it will make sense if you get the thing and you just start messing around. It did take me a good month or so to really figure a lot of this stuff out. I love this one right here. It helps me tremendously. So that's a little eraser. I don't want that, so I'm getting out of it. So let me show you. Let me show you just. I can get in a trade. I'm going to change this to cash. No, to none. When I have none, I can manually choose the lots that I want to get into. Okay, you can choose risk equity, and so you can choose your risk off of your equity instead of your balance if you want to, or you can just do a flat cash amount. I just want to do $100 or something like that. But for the sake of showing you a trade, I'm going to do none at an itty bitty lot, right? And so I can show you another thing here. So I'm going to actually get into a trade right here. And whatever, I'm going to put that there, put my take profit up here, wherever, sort of thing. Put my target way up here. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. La di da di da di die. Okay, so there it is. Now, if I was waiting for price to get there, I would hit pending. I'm not. I just want to show you how I can get out of a trade really quick. So I'm just going to buy this real quick. I'm in a trade for 3 cents. That's nice, huh? Now, you can manually, if you did not have already set here your break even on, you can manually, as you get going at any point, you can say, move my stop loss to break even. You don't have to sit here. You don't have to come over here and grab it and drag it and say, oh, I don't know what to do. I can't find the exact place, blah, blah, blah. You hit that button right there, it automatically sends your stop loss up to your break even, not with that plus 3 pips, just break even, exactly break even. Say price got up to here somewhere and it starts to retreat, starts to go back on you, and you're like, well, I at least want a little bit of profit. Click that button, boom, it automatically closes 50% of your trade. You have other buttons down here. You can close all. Say you got 3 open positions on EU here, and you want to close all of them. Boom, you close them all. You only want to close the ones that are currently in a loss. Boom, you can close that. Only the ones that profit. Boom, there, that sort of thing. Say you got pending orders, you can delete them all at once right there. I mean, this thing is pretty amazing. I got to tell you, I absolutely love this thing. I'm losing money here, so I'm just going to get out, close my trade. Boink, there it is. So that is the Trade Manager. Love the thing. If it helps for you, awesome. To me, I'm serious. I cannot live without this thing now. It helps. I'm so much quicker in executing my trades. I'm much more accurate with my entries. I don't have to figure up how many lots I'm going to use and that sort of thing. So anyway, I hope this helps. And tomorrow, I'm going to record a video and post a video on the biggest, hugest discovery in the world about Forex, at least in my world about Forex. A big aha moment that I had this week, all because of the journal that my mentor has really impressed upon me to keep. It's a huge thing for me, my emotions and that sort of thing. I might even show, I need to find this video. I might even show my dog, Max, attempting to swim. It's the most hilarious thing that you have ever seen. So anyway, I'll try to get that one done tomorrow. Until then, I'm saving for a catamaran, and this is my Forex journey. Be blessed.